Welcome to JSA TV, where we're covering the latest news, trends, and innovations from thought leaders like this good-looking guy to my right from within the digital infrastructure industry. I'm Dean Perrine, and we are coming at you live from DCD NYC in Times Square, New York City, New York. Joe, that was a mouthful for me just now.
It was great, fantastic.
Thank you. You know, I've done a few of these.
Right, absolutely. You could be a sports announcer, broadcaster, something like that. There we go.
I'm going to interview you forever now,
There we
Joe.
go.
Thank you.
All right.
Anyway, this is Joe Norris. Joe is the managing principal at Data Center Results. Joe, how is the show going for you?
Show is going absolutely fantastic. I don't know, they probably cut out the background noise, but the buzz here is actually, you can hear it now,
Yeah.
and you can also feel it. So I've been coming to these for a while, and it's a great show.
So true. And that buzz that you're talking about, yeah, that's how I would explain it too, or describe it too. Looking out over the show floor, just to my right, this is day 2 now. Traditionally, a lot of people are starting to think about, like, I got to get home, I got a plane, I got this, I got that. It's still packed.
It is. It's absolutely full.
It's still
absolutely.
packed. Joe, let's talk about Data Center Results.
Sure.
For our viewers that don't already know, maybe just tell us about Data Center Results.
Yeah, sure. Well, we're a sort of new business advisory services firm. We like to say we're at the center of the data center world.
Yep.
So we're trying to help solution providers, owners, operators, design influencers, vendors, all come together, and we're trying to present them and connect them, right? So I'd like to say, like, we're strategists and matchmakers in the data center industry.
I love it, and I'm already going to go off script because
there we go.
because I want to get into this, because what you're talking about and what we have talked about, the two of us, and is that ecosystem and the importance of that ecosystem in getting really anything done in this industry. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, so AI has transformed, everybody does. AI has transformed the landscape, and everything's needs to move faster. It's getting more technical. So the ecosystem that you surround yourself with is super important. It's the way people are differentiating and winning. So you have to put that team of people around you, team of solution providers, being able to evaluate all the latest trends and solutions that are out there for you. It's literally what separates the winners from the losers.
Yeah, no, that makes a hell of a lot of sense, especially when I consider the exhibit floor. And I would venture to say that I recognize half of them. The others I don't, but they have a place here. They're exhibiting here. They're doing something that is fundamentally supporting the industry, and bringing all of those people together in any kind of meaningful way is not an easy thing to do, but that's what you are doing.
Correct. That is exactly what we're doing, right? So again, right, you have this boom that's been created in the industry. You have a flood of new vendors, but with that, they're bringing these solutions that the industry hadn't primarily used before. They were in oil and gas, or they were in pharmaceuticals, or some other space. So yes, absolutely, completely agree. And I just say it's about 50% of new faces out there. Which
is insane and very, very cool, because as people who are kind of like pundits within the industry, we're always looking to see who's coming in, why they're here, what they're doing, what problems they're solving, those kinds of things. I spoke to a fella last night at the Nomad Futurists party. And he said something like, 2 years ago, all we were doing was bending metal, and now we're creating custom racks for data centers.
Absolutely.
But that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. And so, like, when I talk to you and Matt and some of the others, I think, thank God we have these guys.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, because it used to be like people were left to their own devices to figure it out. But you guys are actually doing that for them, or helping facilitate that.
I was going to say, we're researching the industry, finding all the new players, so we bring the right people, the right customers, the right vendors, the right solutions, and the right opportunities at the right time. Right? Because if you're a smaller developer building your first data center, you need a different set of solutions and vendor support than if you're an experienced professional or company with 200 data centers, right? So that is what we're doing. Absolutely.
Joe, where do you see this all going?
So I actually don't know. I will say it's a fundamental.
You're not the first person to say that.
It's a fundamental shift, right? There's discussion of there's discussion of this. All I know is technology is what's progressing forward. So we could talk about the technology, but it's really, like we talked about before, the team of people that you put around, because there's no way you can keep up with everything that's going on in the industry. So you need that team around you to support you, so you can take advantage of the opportunities that are coming down the pike. Because the funny part is, There is no lack of opportunity and there's no lack of money,
Yeah.
right, being spent. There's
Amazing point, Joe.
the bottlenecks are land, power,
Yeah.
right, and so things like that used to just be readily available.
Yeah.
So it shifts where the challenges are, and again, to have a team or a team of vendors, solution providers,
Yeah.
partners,
Yeah.
whatever it is around you is the only way you're going to be able to navigate and take advantages.
You know, I thought about data center results earlier this morning because I was talking to a gentleman who is a guy from Kelly Services,
Okay.
and we kind of think about Kelly Services as like the temp that they put temps, you know, in. But but the next gen workforce is a big part of what they're doing,
Absolutely.
and I see the kind of the integration between kind of next gen workforce as it relates to getting people into the ecosystem so that you folks can be making those connections more easily.
Yep, absolutely. A side note, we can't see, but my daughter's here. She's a young 19-year-old
Yeah.
trying to explore what she might want to do in life. And so we brought her in to try to help bolster, like for me personally,
Yeah.
that next gen workforce. But that is going to be paramount because as we grow and as the industry grows, it's the labor force that is going to be the gating factor. So
Yeah.
absolutely.
Amazing. And I'm gonna go ahead and end with that. You want to come over here really quickly?
Say hello, Madison.
Yeah.
Come in the back.
Say hello.
Say,
Hello.
So your dad has brought you to this event. What do you think so far?
This is a really cool experience. Nothing like I've ever seen before.
Well, we are very, very fortunate to have you here. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
You
Thank
bet.
you for having me.
You bet. And Joe, thanks for doing what you do, man. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Dean. I appreciate it as well. This is fantastic.
You bet. You bet. And thank you, viewers, for watching JSA TV. We will see you very soon.